What's going on, vinyl community? Welcome back. This is Hub Tunes. I am Mike. We're gonna do 3 from 3. Wait, no, 3 from 1. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. This is where I show 3 records from one artist. They don't have to be in a row. They don't have to be their best. They don't have to be their worst. They don't have to be my favorites. They can be whatever the hell I want. So I just choose 3 records from one artist. It's not real complicated. Okay, so I picked one of my favorite artists. One of my artists that I just grew up absolutely adoring. I discovered Peter Gabriel when, God, I was probably in 7th grade when I fell in love with proggy Genesis. Those early Genesis records, my friend Michael and I from high school and junior high, we loved those early Genesis records. Do I listen to them much anymore? Not really. I kind of grew out of it, I think. I think with prog is one genre that I definitely grew out of as I got older. Not that it's bad, not that it's changed or anything. I've changed. I don't listen to a lot of those, Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. When I was a kid, I couldn't get that off my turntable. Nursery Crime. Holy crap. Still my favorite early Genesis record. All that stuff. Squonk and Supper's Ready and Trespass, that whole album. I loved all that early Genesis stuff. As did my friend Mike. We were very close. We're not close anymore, but he's not dead. He's still alive, and he still has all his records from high school and junior high, just like I do. And we were very close when we were growing up, and his mother was from Germany, and she would go back to Germany about once every couple of years, and she would always come back with German releases of records. And I will never forget the year she came back, and she had this album, German pressing, all sung in German, and it was great. I remember it was green here. The Peter Gabriel logo was green, and I was just fascinated. I just love Peter Gabriel, and when he went solo, I loved the album, the Windshield, I love that, and this came along, I just scratch. I just love this. This is one with On the Air and Do It Yourself, Mother of Violence, Wonderful Day in a One-Day World, White Shadow. This is a really good record. Indigo, Animal Magic, Exposure, and then the great rocker Perspective. Really good stuff. And you know who else I fell in love with Peter Gabriel is Tony Levin, who was on bass on most everything. This is the inside. This is my record from, when did this come out? 78. I probably bought this in 82. Just a great record. A good follow-up to his debut. I think this is actually, might be better than his debut. I really feel. Just a really good record. Like I said, I fell in love with Tony Levin and Jerry Marotta from his band, who I might still even be with him. I don't know. I think Tony Levin is still with him. I don't know if Jerry Marotta is still around. But then this came, then I got this, and head over heels. What a great album, great cover artwork. I believe this is Hypnosis did this and the first 2. Great record. This is what put him on, solo wise. This is what did it for him with No Self-Control, I Don't Remember, and of course Games Without Frontiers. My personal favorites on here was And Through the Wire, Family Snapshot, Not One of Us. I almost a perfect record. Beat Goes on here. This is almost a perfect record. But it's not my favorite Peter Gabriel record. This would come out in 1982, and this is my favorite Peter Gabriel record. I have adored this since the day I bought it. This is the exact record I bought in 82 when it came out. Wow. This was everything I liked about Peter Gabriel in his Genesis days, melting with his solo stuff to create this perfect soundscape of music. I mean, just the single Shock the Monkey and the great video that went with it. Lay Your Hands on Me, just that drumming, the Jerry Marotta drumming. Wallflower, A Kiss of Life, again with the percussion. It's a very percussion-based album. And then Family in the Fishing Net, on the second side, is just great. San Jacinto opens the... San Jacinto is first side. Rhythm of the Heat, I Have the Touch, Family in the Fishing Net. Just a great record. You got Peter Gabriel, Jerry Marotta, Tony Levin, John Ellis. There's a whole lot of people on here. But what just a perfect record. I fell in love with this record when it came out. And still to this day, it's my favorite, absolute favorite Peter Gabriel record. I don't think he's been any better. You can say what you will about So. So has some really good moments. I love Red Rain is awesome. But he kind of lost me with So, and I there's not much else after that. Everyone says Us is good, and whatever the other one is, I don't even know. Not a huge fan of those records. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite. Saw him on this tour. I'll just show this record. This is the record that was recorded on that tour. Plays live. This is great. It's got all the hits. It's got everything. This is one of the best concerts I ever have been to in my entire life. I was such a fan at the time, and I just was a kid in a candy store. I was just in heaven, and still to this day, this is probably one of my top 3 concerts I ever went to. Rhythm of the Heat, I Have the Touch, Not One of Us, Family Snapshot, DIY, The Family in the Fishing Net, Intruder. The single that came off of this was I Go Swimming, which was not released on any of his other albums. Not a great song. San Jacinto, Salisbury Hill, which I didn't even mention. No Self-Control, I don't remember. Shock the Monkey, Humdrum, On the Air, and then Biko to close it out, which he would pretty much close out almost every concert with Biko. Just incredible, absolutely incredible. Like I said, one of the highlights of my music concert going career. What the fuck? But that's it. 3 from 1. Peter Gabriel. What a freaking star he was. I would love to go see him one more time, but I know it'll ruin that memory that I have, so I'm not going to do it. It's kind of like when I saw Eric Clapton. I saw Eric Clapton on the Money and Cigarettes tour, and man, he was great. I mean, terrible album. He had been making terrible albums for a couple of years, but that concert event was just like one of those memories. I don't know what that was, 80 or 81. Seeing Eric Clapton, I've only seen him once live since then, because that was one of my favorite concert memories, was that Money and Cigarettes tour. Donald Duck Dunn on drums, and yeah, it was great, really, really good. And then I saw him at the Crossroads Festival. I think it was called Crossroads, or was it called Guitar Fest? The one where Stevie Ray Vaughan was killed. I saw him. I was at that show, and I saw that, which ended kind of a bummer. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going. You guys, stay safe, be well. Questions, comments, snide remarks down below. Talk to you soon.